What's up, guys, and welcome back to Planners and Wine. My name is Myra.
And I am Megan. Welcome back, guys.
Yay, welcome back to a very special episode. This episode is a little bit earlier than what y'all are used to, but it is worth it. It is worth it coming early.
Yep. It is, because there are just so many exciting things happening as far as lunch season goes. And we are so excited to have some special guests from a very special company on, but we will get to that in just a little bit. So you guys just sit tight. But Myra, how has your week gone?
It has been going well. Honestly, it's been a little hectic, but it's been in a good way. Like, I just been super busy at the 9 to 5. I've been super busy with Planners and Wine and content. It's just been a going week, but it's a good thing. I feel like I need a nap for 2 days.
Girl, for real. Same. I literally feel like you're in my head. I feel the exact same way right now.
It's just stuff is just going, but it has been fun overall. No, like really. Oh, no, I'm gonna hold that because I haven't told the other people yet about the very non-needed thing that I just bought and I showed.
Oh, yeah. You gotta wait.
I gotta wait.
Yes, yeah, my week has gone pretty well too. Like you said, very hectic. I feel like I have a million things to do and not a large amount of time to do them in. Sometimes when I feel like that, I just don't want to do anything. I just want to go to sleep.
Why is that? That's literally me this week. Like, girl, you could be planning out stuff for next week and the week after, and I'm just like, Animal Crossing.
Yep.
Let's eat snacks in bed.
There we go. Same, exactly.
Why? Where's the energy to like get up and do the stuff? Like, I could be planning out content for the rest of the year, but here I am in bed playing Animal Crossing.
I mean, we're just human. So we can only do so much.
Oh man, I don't. Some days it's just like, let me be a robot. Let me get some things done.
I know. I feel the exact same way. Yeah. So, but it'll all get done. I'm just not going to let myself stress too hard and worry too much. Everything that needs to get done will get done. But yeah, let's go ahead and head into a couple of show topics. So, y'all, why is the planner community not on TikTok? That is my question.
That is my question as well. Every time I talk to y'all talking about y'all don't get it. And I feel like this is the same thing y'all did with Instagram when y'all ain't want to get off Facebook. Like, come on. Come on over there. So yeah, I don't understand why haven't we taken over? The Bujo girls have.
The Bujo girls definitely have. That's true. I don't really know, because I was just thinking, does the planner community translate over to TikTok? I mean, but I feel like we could, because there are so many like amazing and great reels and things that people are creating in the planner community. And why can't those just be on TikTok? Just kind of changed up obviously a little bit for TikTok, but I don't know. I feel like the capability is there. I just don't know if the desire is there. And I feel like kind of similar to why like a lot of, brands and companies are hesitant to move over to TikTok. Laura brought this up the other day when we were kind of talking about it. Shout out to Laura. And she was like, people have spent years building up their Instagram platform or building up their YouTube platform. And the last thing they want to do is try to have to build up a whole nother platform. I think that's probably where a lot of the, the wariness comes from.
It. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes things evolve and we got to start from square one. That should be the fun in it. Because it's a whole new platform. I will say, if you are going to go over there, don't like do Instagram things on TikTok. It's two totally different platforms. It's going to be frustrating because you got to learn this new platform. But that's the fun in it. That's where the creativity starts to come and the new things, and
So I have a question.
To like call you. Don't call me out. I'm calling them out.
I'm calling them out. And I'm calling you out. How active are you on your TikTok?
I am so active.
Okay.
Because I have to figure out. I'm still trying to figure out TikTok and also my lane over there.
Okay, gotcha.
So right now, what I putting on Instagram is just going over to TikTok.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. And
it's
you know
more
what?
Than what y'all could say. Just saying.
You don't know what the girls are doing.
I don't know what y'all doing. I'm just ready for all of y'all, my friends, to be over on TikTok. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. That's
same.
all.
It is fun. I love TikTok as a platform. I would love to see more planner stuff on TikTok. And if any of you guys are on TikTok and not just on, lurking and looking at videos like me, but actually making content over on TikTok, like planner content, like drop your TikTok handle in the comments of this episode so we can check you guys out. Because we would just love to see. And Planners and Wine is on TikTok as well. So you can follow us on Planners and Wine, and we're trying to get that going.
It's just the capacity too.
Yeah, exactly. It's easier said than done.
Yeah, I think that's where a lot of people are. And like you said, they spent years building up YouTube, their Facebook, their Instagram, and just having to start from square one.
Yeah.
And not drop the other stuff too. It's kind of hard. Yeah.
It's juggling. It's literally a juggling act. And unless you like go viral or something right away on TikTok, it's a slow build. I feel like we're in such a instant gratification society right now, and we're not absolved from that. We deal with that sometimes too, where if something doesn't hit immediately, you have the urge to be like, oh well, maybe it's not worth my time, maybe I'll just focus on what is working instead of trying to grow this. But just like everything else, things take time. So maybe eventually the planner community will be super heavy over on TikTok. Oh, that would be so good. Can you imagine like your whole TikTok feed being like full of like awesome like planner content? That's literally what dreams are made of. Okay.
No, I know. And it can be done because I mean, although like Bujo is definitely different than the planner community, it's still the same realm of things, So I just want y'all on TikTok. That's all.
Yep.
I'm just being aggressive about it because I
very
want
aggressive
it done now because I need instant gratification.
And if you're a planner and you're like making like YouTube videos and stuff, I mean, you can translate that over to TikTok. You just got to get fancy with your editing. You just got to get it get up on your editing. Got to do a little bit more quick edits because you only have up to 3 minutes on TikTok, and people don't even want to be watching no 3-minute video on TikTok. I'm gonna be real. I don't watch nothing that's longer than like a minute or so.
So much on TikTok. Like for part 2,
oh my
I will fight you. Why you do this to me?
Literally.
I was so invested and you said like for part 2.
I can't stand that. And I love it when like, cause you always see like when people like tell a story or whatever and they finish it all in one TikTok, all the comments is like, shout out to you for not doing no stupid part 2. That's
the only time I comment. Unless it's somebody I know, that's literally the only time I comment when they get it wrapped up in one.
Period. Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, guys, get over on to TikTok.
Yeah.
Something else we wanted to talk about is daily planners. Okay, guys, like my life has totally changed over the past like month, and I have been using a daily planner actually on a daily basis, writing in it, looking in it, actually using it, and I think I love them. Myra, are you proud of me? Because I've been trying to use a daily planner for literal years, and it's just never hit, and now it's finally hitting.
I am very, very proud of you. It's something about the daily. It's something about it, just like kind of breaking down, especially like weeks like this. Like it's just been crazy for us.
Oh my gosh.
It's super nice to sit down and just break down. Like, okay, me in here, I got to do this. Let me fit in this. So yeah. I just love it.
I do too. I think my next phase of my planning lineup is going to be something where I have a separate weekly planner that I truly give like an overview of my week, and then I implement a daily planner. Because like I said, I love my Moxie Life daily planner that I've been using. I love that it has the week in it. It's just not sustainable long term. It just costs too much money. I'm not using the goal planning part of it, which is a huge part of that planner.
Yeah.
So I don't think I'm going to stay in it long term. So what I really, really want is like a really good, solid weekly planner that I can, do my fun spreads and all that stuff, and then just have a really functional daily planner. Because I hadn't been using stickers or anything like that in it, and I really do love that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. What's your future lineup looking like? And do you have a daily planner in it?
Yes, I have a daily planner in it. Before, I know I talked about this before on this show. I used to use my daily planner when I was like working at home just to keep me on track, like things I need to do around the house and work. But now I have transitioned it to like my work planner. And then it kind of spilled over into like everyday life as well, because it just works.
Yeah.
But it definitely, I love my daily duo. I do, in A5 size specifically. I feel like 7x9 for me is too large. And I feel like that will be in conjunction with like some kind of vertical kind of planner.
Yeah, that sounds great. That kind of sounds like what I'm going for too. And I really want to do time blocking too, because in my new job there are like certain things that I need to try to get done every single day. So I really need to figure out a good way to time block my day so that I can make sure I'm hitting those specific things. No matter what else is going on my day, no matter what other meetings or things like that is going on, there are certain things I have to try to touch every day, or else it just builds up. So I really want to try like time blocking. So yeah, I might try to look up some cool like time blocking planning, like YouTube videos and things like that, so I can kind of get an idea of how I really want to set that up. Do you time block?
I do, but I do it in Notion. Shout out to Notion. But it works. I actually do a little bit for home and work, because I'm the type of person that sees like that email box pop up at work, and like, I'm like, let me check it.
That's
but I have to be like, I get lost in my emails. Yeah,
that's exact. Like literally, or as soon as somebody sends me like an IM or something about this, I have to stop what I'm doing and do it right there, or I'm not gonna do it. I might forget about it. So that's exactly my problem too.
Yeah. And unfortunately with my job, I can't stop the little box from popping up. If I could stop that, time block will be perfect.
Yeah.
But I have been trying to get better in being like, okay, from 9 to 11, 2 hours in emails, that's all I can do. Because it will be like 4:00 and I get off at 5, and I have done nothing but emails all day.
Exactly. Because there are just some things that are just so time consuming, and that's kind of like how some of my work tasks are too, where if I let myself do it all day, I will do it all day, and it's still not going to be done. So I need to just do a little bit per day to keep myself on track and not let myself get too behind, but I don't want to get so wrapped up that that's the only thing I'm doing. And I'm gonna try to do better at like setting boundaries also. And so when people reach out to me like, hey, can you do, I'm like, I am doing this, and at 11 when I'm done, I will do that. I got you. Unless it's like something that's time sensitive. If it can wait, I need to start setting those boundaries and like saying like, this is gonna have to wait a little bit because I'm focused on this and I really need to get through this. So
for sure. And time blocking helps with that, because you can see like, oh no, this time is emails right now. I can't come help you with your little thing. Hit me back up at 11.
Right. Is somebody on fire? Is somebody dying? If the answer is no, I will talk to you at 11.
And literally like 99.99% of the
stuff
time,
that can wait.
It can wait. Yeah.
Exactly. So look at us adulting, growing up, planning a happy life.
Yeah.
You know what
Shout
I'm saying?
out to planners. Shout out to planners. Just making our lives better each and every day.
Absolutely. Literally. We're literally trying to figure out our lives. That's why we love planners so much. So on to this EC collection. Now, before we get into our guests, let's talk about what we are going to be buying from this collection. And obviously we're going to get more details on the collection as the show goes on, but let's kind of talk about what we're thinking as far as what we're going to buy.
Okay, you got the thing pulled up, because I totally pulled it up.
Yeah, I have had this LifePlanner affiliate catalog on my desktop pulled up for literal days at this point, like probably a week or two, because I just love looking at it. I really love looking, because first of all, besides the products being beautiful, the catalog itself, it's just so laid out so beautifully.
It's gorgeous.
It's really, really gorgeous, guys. I promise it is. So I'm really torn between the harmony neutral vertical and the harmony neutral daily duo. We got they made a really incredible change this year to where every theme is available in pretty much every layout, which is amazing, but it makes it really hard to figure out what you want to do. because obviously if Harmony Neutral was only available in one, well, that will be the one I'm getting because I love Harmony Neutral, but it's available in both. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I know I'm gonna buy one of those. What are you thinking so far as your planners?
Everything is A5. I shout out to EC for letting all of the themes be in A5.
Yeah,
I love it. But I'm thinking I am going to get a Daily Duo in A5 Harmony Neutral. I do have the In Bloom Vertical Compact in A5, which I stand, which didn't start out that way, but I do love it. I think I feel like I need I feel like I just need a classic vertical. Although I know 7x9 is too big, I just feel like I need that in my life.
Really? So you think 7x9? You're not into that size anymore. You're kind of you're fully transitioned into the A5.
I don't know.
Don't get you the lion.
I feel like to be honest, I feel like A5 is my jam.
See, I think 7x9 is my jam. I really think 7x9. I love 7x9s. I like the A5 too, but I love 7x9. It's just so classic. You know what I'm saying? But I see why you like A5s. I definitely do.
Yeah.
Because I like them too. So what theme did you say you're gonna do in your vertical? Yep. There you go. Shout out to
why is it so hard? Why did y'all do this? I mean, I appreciate it, but why? Honestly, if I do it, I probably would go In Bloom because I wouldn't plan on like doing too much decorating.
Gotcha.
I don't know. No, y'all, I feel like I'm lying. I'm probably not gonna get the 7x9. I just want it. I just feel like I need a vertical. I feel like it's just classic EC vertical. You know what I mean?
It is. You can do so much with it.
Yeah,
you really can do so much with it. We're gonna follow up, and we're gonna
follow up with me on that.
Follow up about what we actually end up purchasing, and we'll go through like our lunch day purchases and all those things. And let us know what y'all plan on getting from this collection too. We cannot wait to see. I'm also really excited about the Harmony Neutral washi tape. It's giving. It's very cute. It is very cute. Yeah. I love it. I really, really love it.
Yeah, I love that they're doing that little I don't know what's it called, like the little checker thing with those little the washi things. I love that.
Yep, me too. And they have some really cute new covers and that pencil case and the watercolor stripes in colorful and neutral. It's just calling my name. Can y'all just drop it a little early, please? I really want to buy stuff. It's kind of driving me crazy.
Oh my God. The watercolor stripes. Gorge. It's just gorge.
It's giving.
So wait, hold on. I just realized there's like a more colorful one and a neutral one.
Yes, I just realized that too.
Oh my God.
Yep. 2 covers. There we go.
Wow. I don't even mind the colorful one.
Both of the colorful one is definitely not too much. It's just the right amount of color. It's perfect.
It is perfect.
Yeah, I'm excited. And these are available in the A5 size also. So you can get one in A5 and one in 7x9 if you get a 7x9 planner.
Ooh.
Do y'all like my enabling? I think I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, you were doing a really good job.
We're gonna see who spends the most money on lunch day. Okay, y'all go ahead and start taking your bets. Who you think is gonna spend more on lunch day, me or Myra?
Oh my goodness, it's so much good stuff. Like even this, I see an In Bloom strap is coming for the tote bag.
Oh yeah,
gorge. I love that.
Love it. But yeah, guys, without further ado, because we know y'all, we're kind of driving y'all crazy, shopping. Right? So we had the honor of talking to Tara and Tonia from EC. Tara is the creative director of product design over at EC. She has been at EC for 14 years, literally from 2008. Okay, like way back, seen it all, done it all, heard it all. And she is talking to us about everything that went into creating this amazing new collection. And then, as always, our 3-time guest. I mean, I guess if you count Go Wild, that would be 4 times actually. So just saying.
I say we count Go Wild too.
Oh, so. Sorry, Laura. Tonia is our 4-time guest, and she is talking about everything about this collection, how proud of it she is, the things she loves, and all just the thought and love and care that went into this collection. And it was so amazing talking to them. It really, really was. Are you excited for the people to hear this?
Oh yeah, I'm excited for you guys to hear how excited and just proud of this launch and these collections. Like you can just hear it in their voices, and yeah, it's just a good time. So yeah, I'm ready for y'all to hear it.
Yeah, me too. So we'll go ahead and get to that interview with Tara and Tonia, and we will talk to y'all in just a little bit. Hey guys, so we are back and we are here with the EC CEO Tonia joining us, I believe, for like the 3rd time. Is that correct?
Yes. Thank you so much for having me back, and I'll be back many more times if you'll let me.
Absolutely. Yes. All the time. Just come on every week. It's not a problem. And we also have a new guest. We're talking to Tara, the creative director of product design at EC. Tara, how are you?
Hi, I'm so excited, a little nervous. My first podcast ever, but very excited.
You're going to be great. You're going to be great. Yes. So before we kind of get into the LifePlanner launch and all those fun details, Tara, can you kind of tell us a little bit about you and your background and how you became the creative director at EC?
Sure. I'll try to fit many years into a few seconds.
There you go.
But so I started back in 2008. I just I had stopped a few other jobs I had out of college, and I wanted something more local, and came across EC, which is in the same town I still live in, and started part-time. Actually had like a week of testing, like to see if I fit and was the right fit. But in those first few years, there was like 4 or 5 of us, and we were sitting there and personalizing the covers and personalizing the stationery and gift labels and things like that. We'd get up, we'd fill the tray with the correct paper, we'd print it, we'd go to the shipping room, literally cut it.
Wow.
Use the Duplo. We had a Duplo machine that cut all the right specs, and then we'd help ship. We'd work so many late nights during holiday, just fulfilling orders and helping these orders get out. Eventually became a little bit of customer service while we were designing, purchasing the paper, things like that, things that you kind of wear a lot of hats with small companies. Eventually, as our teams got bigger, I was able to be more of like the supervisor for the product design team, making my way up to an art director level, and eventually making my way to where I am now, which is the creative director of product. And, it's been a journey. It's been an incredible journey. And I really feel lucky that all along the way, I've worked for a company that believes in their employees and wants to give opportunities from within. And, I had a group of people that believed in me and saw, and a lot of hard work. And that's kind of like how I made it here. But also, my team, they're incredible designers. My colleagues, and working for a leader like Tonia, she's so inspiring. And so even after I'm hitting my 14-year mark this year, I'm just able to stay inspired by them and by incredible leaders, incredible people like y'all, and the community that we have around our products is amazing. So yeah, that
is amazing. It's so crazy that you literally started out part-time. You were really on the ground, like helping build up the company back in the days where y'all were like literally doing everything yourselves down to cutting the paper. Yeah. And now you are the creative director of product design. I mean, that is such an amazing journey and trajectory. And I mean, people just don't stay at companies that long. So that is really saying a lot about the culture and your team and the leaders and people around you, that you're able to really, you know, have that fulfillment and have been around for so long. It's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tara's also a member of our senior leadership team and the mama to two amazing boys.
Yeah, I mean, I started when I was 25, so they've really grown up. 2 babies later, like,
wow.
Yeah, I know. Almost in my 40s and started in my 20s. So it's crazy.
That is crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you've literally like grown up, like grown into your like really like adult phase of your life with the company.
Yeah, totally.
That's awesome.
So Tara, let's talk EC LifePlanner launch 2022. I'm super excited, but can you tell us a little bit about the different collections and what inspired the different designs?
Yeah, Tonia, do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
I can jump in on the first piece and then I'll hand it right back on over to you, if that sounds good.
Teamwork.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how we roll here. So, you know, I think that I mentioned this last night on our affiliate town hall, but we start designing the LifePlanner collection a year, sometimes years in advance. So it's always so fun watching it come to life. We have already, Tara and Abby and I have already started working on next year's collection. So sometimes I get confused where we're at.
Okay, Tonia, don't let anything leak out. We talked in the town hall about how you like to talk. So be careful.
I do like to talk and I will not let anything leak out. But also Abby, who she's the artist behind a lot of our designs and has been for many years. I think Abby's been with us for 9 or 10 years. She just went out on mat leave a couple of days ago, so we're on baby watch for her. So so anyway, we've already started working on next year's collection, and the concept for one of this year's designs, Harmony Colorful, has actually been in the works for years. So the design ideas normally start from a design concept or a style, but then we quickly start to imagine the story behind it. And that's exactly what we did for this year's collection as well. And this year, just given everything that's gone on the last 2 years, it's really been about finding harmony in our life, finding harmony in our planning, finding the beauty and the joy and the things that we can plan for, finding peace, resolve, and some humor in those things that we can't. And this year's designs, when we were talking about the concept of harmony, when you look at them, they're super beautiful on their own, but they look even more beautiful when paired together. So if you're taking accessories from color blends and layering it on top of Harmony Colorful, it's going to look beautiful. And the same for Harmony Neutral and In Bloom. So we have bright, bold colors and color blends, these bold gem tones in Harmony Colorful, a beautiful, soft, minimal color palette in both In Bloom and Harmony Neutral. And as we did last year, the graphic and design elements are, you know, scattered throughout the books, but and those serve as pops of design and color. But then when you get to the functional planning pages, we really wanted to make sure that those were functional and clean and useful and for customers to do with what they wanted to do and let their creativity shine through. So for me, the collection, what speaks to me so much is how much it works together. And like I said, you know, finding that calm and that harmony in the gratitude every day for the things that we can plan for, mixing and matching and celebrating the little wins and moments along the way is really what we want from this collection. As always, quality is super important for us. So the paper obviously is that same thick, beautiful, amazingly smelling paper that we've always used. We're using the same sturdy coils and the really beautiful materials and quality materials so that the planner lasts, you know, the 12 to 18 months that you're using it, and then however long you're storing it. And more than anything, we wanted to make sure that, you know, when our customers and when we, because we all use our own products also, but when we open our planners, that, you know, when life seems super overwhelming, opening your planner should be your piece, and it should not be overwhelming. So that's really what we were trying to do with this year's collection. Harmony Colorful, like I said, is kind of the bright, bold design. The Harmony Neutral design, one of the things that customers will see when they take a look at that, or our community sees, is that it really is styled a bit differently than Harmony Colorful. So the Harmony Neutral is really where you're going to see the really neutral, soft, minimal palette. It's a very clean slate when you open up the functional planning pages. In Bloom is a sister design to last year's Flora. So it uses a very same or a very similar color palette. It's delicate blooms that complement these very strong motivational quotes and messages throughout. And we always love the idea of what you focus on or what you plant blooms. So this concept of sitting down with your planner and making sure that you are focusing on the things that you really want to do, not just the things that you have to do. So that is in Bloom. And then the last one, Color Blends. Honestly, this one was inspired by the EC Colorful Staircase that's in our offices, and then also in our Austin store. And it's just the idea of having this bright, beautiful, that core EC color palette, and how it all blends together, and just adding an instant pop of happiness to the kind of sometimes mundane moments of every day. So that's a little bit about the designs.
I know. And I mean, it's hard. Like Tonia said, we're already brainstorming and concepting for next year, because every year we're like, we love this. And then you go back to the drawing board. How do you top last year? So when we started brainstorming for this year, we just kept noticing this trend for appreciation of craftsmanship. And we really think it was a result of the pandemic. People just kind of rediscovering those time-honored techniques. One of which is collage. So that's kind of the start of how Harmony came about. We started exploring other artists who are known for that type of work, and that beauty of the texture and the overlay that just really drew all of us in. And when you see these books printed in person, you'll see it's just like, it's hard to tell that beauty of that when you see it on screen, but when you hold it, it's so beautiful. But so we started working on Harmony, and we just kept focusing on that texture and making sure that was a prominent design feature. We just really wanted it to have that like true collage feel, which is the message behind this design. And it's really tied to that beauty of things that happen in overlap, and the separate sections that piece together to really make a perfectly imperfect whole, much like life. So it was fun exploring the bold colorfuls you'll see in Harmony, but then for me, I just like love playing with color, and then to kind of switch and then finding that perfect neutral palette for Harmony Neutral, which is hard to do when you're used to so much color, but I think we really have to say nailed it on that color palette. And I can always kind of like get a gut check from Tonia, because she's the true neutral, and I'm like have always been like, my nails are purple and orange.
There
like,
we go.
I'm like colorful. And so, but crazy enough, like I want Harmony Neutral. I just love it so much. But I also think it's because we have so many incredible accessories that if I start with that very neutral palette, some months I might want to add a lot of color, and some months I might not to. But so I really love that design.
I'd love that. And I mean, okay, so the aspect of being able to like mix and match like the Harmony Neutral with the in Bloom, and do the same thing with the color blends and the Harmony Colorful, that is just so cool and exciting to me. Like I just love that you can like mix up your accessories. I love that thought process went into that, because people love doing that. And the last thing, you don't want to put things together that aren't going to look great together and going to clash. So I just love that this collection is just so cohesive. And it's like, even hearing you guys talk about it and how excited y'all are about it makes me so much more excited about it too. Like, Tonia is literally like glowing right now. She's so happy, and I love that, because I feel like people kind of forget, or it's kind of easy to think that, oh, you know, they just were like, oh, this will look good, so let's just do this year. And it's like, no, there's like so much thought. Like, the fact that y'all are already thinking about next year right now, that just shows the time and the effort and really the care that goes into making these products. Like, it's not just a planner, it's not just accessories. Like, these are things that are extremely meaningful to us as consumers. So it's nice to know that it's just as meaningful, if not more meaningful, to you guys who are actually making the products and putting them out there. I just love that.
Well, and also the fact that yes, we are selling planners and we are selling writing tools. So it's not like there are other jobs that are far more important than ours. However, what I will say,
I disagree.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I disagree too. I was just saying it to be nice.
Correct. There you go.
Exactly. However, like the pressure of, we have a lot of people who are going to be using these books every single day and are going to be opening them up and actually dreaming and planning and finding their piece in them. That's a lot of pressure. And we want to make sure that we are spending a lot of time, like, really thinking through what this is going to look like for people and making sure that it's a functional, useful tool that also brings joy.
Yeah,
absolutely.
For sure. I absolutely love this year design, because I think when we first seen the sneak, I didn't even realize it was coming from EC, because it's just so different and so new. But as I digged a little bit more, I'm like, oh no, this is totally EC. So it's like, while it's different, you still have that EC branding,
like the classic
there.
EC.
So I'm really excited. I know everybody listening is super excited for all of the new goodies to come, but just to hear all of the thought and everything that went behind it and still kind of stay on brand, it's Picasso.
Yep, absolutely.
We watch a lot of TikTok here.
We do. We talk in TikToks, literally. No, I totally agree, Myra. I love that, because I feel like sometimes, you know, some brands will try to go outside the box, try to change things up, and that's great. But it's kind of, you know, when you're used to a certain thing, you still want it to kind of feel like what you're used to. You still want that familiarity while also getting something new and exciting and different. And I feel like y'all were able to kind of have the best of both worlds, because this is something so new and exciting, but it still feels like a classic EC design, a classic EC planner, just kind of, you know, 2022 edition, basically. I love it.
Oh, thank you. That's nice to hear. But it's also like what I've noticed, the planning community evolving their trends and what they like a lot too. And we're seeing that when we look at what customers are buying from us. But when I look into the community, because I'm always, you know, doing that late night scrolling through Instagram, screenshotting. Oh, what did Julie say about us?
There we go. Shout out to Julie.
Or what is Julie using? I'll screenshot it and I'll like zoom in.
I think everybody does that.
What is she doing? I do it to both of you too. Don't even worry about
it. I see sometimes, Tonia. I love it. I'm like, oh, look at Tonia.
I'm just snooping back there.
There we go.
Myra, I think you were the one who actually called that out, like what companies are doing behind the scenes, like looking at what you're.
Oh yes, the reel you made a couple months ago.
And I told you I felt so seen, because I was like, oh my God, that's me. But we look and the trends are really changing, and it looks like what customers are and what the community is finding peace in and joy in is changing. So we want to evolve along with that.
Yep, absolutely. You have to. And it's awesome that you guys pay so much attention and really always have your, you know, nose or ears to the ground. I don't know what that reference is, but basically y'all are always in touch with what the community is wanting and like truly listening. That's why we always tell people like give your feedback, like tell companies like what you want, what you want to see, because they might be thinking like, we were thinking that, and now we have this confirmation that this is what a lot of people want. Let's go ahead and do that. You just never know. So what are you guys most excited for people to see in this new collection, whether it's a theme or is it a accessory? Like what are you guys individually like most excited for people to see?
Terry, do you want to go first?
That's hard.
You can pick a couple things if that's easier than just one. So feel free.
There is an accessory item without giving too much of it away. So I love being involved in the writing tool process and like selecting the colors. And I don't know if you have our 24 pack of the fine tip markers. Like,
absolutely.
That was so much. Oh my God. That was so much joy to just pick and choose all of those colors. So there is, Tonia, stop me if I'm saying too much, but there is this writing tool pack, and maybe it was already shared, but and every color yeah,
there we go. Tonia,
is that she's ready? I think that is
just spill it. It's the dual tip dual ink markers. They're amazing.
Oh, those are good.
There's a lot of things like that I'm just like excited about to use in these books. The stickers, oh my gosh. I'm not even a huge sticker, but they're so beautiful. The ones in the back of the book that are coiled in and the sticker books. Oh my gosh. When I saw those in person, I was dying. The 4-pack, did I give away too much? 4-pack of washi. My gosh.
Yes.
That I will use. And we did it for every design. So it's all the little things that we started designing months and months ago. When I'm seeing them now in person, it's like, oh, all the accessories are so good.
Love it. I love it. It's the excitement for me. I love it.
Yes.
What about you, Tonia?
Mine is, I recently discovered the beauty and joy of the Daily Duo. Because I've been a soft-bound focus planner. Like I selfishly made that planner for myself. It's like one of the first things I did here. I was like, I'm making this planner that I've always wanted. And that's what I use. But I don't know why I started testing the Daily Duo, and I am like obsessed with it. And this Harmony Neutral Daily Duo is just my thing.
So good.
Is that rose gold coils with that?
It's a rose gold coil.
That looks good with that Harmony Neutral.
And this, and the July monthly quote page, just everything about this planner is just super beautiful, and it's super functional inside. So this is the thing that I'm most excited about.
Love it. Myra, do you want to share what you're most excited about? We can share what we're most excited about too.
Yeah, we want to know.
Okay, just have a paper fangirl moment.
There we go.
Just fanning out super hard. I'm gonna be honest, I was really excited about the vertical combat. Maybe that's what we should call it, but compact. Because I was thinking it was going to be like just a scaled down version of vertical. And when I got it, I'm like, oh, this is not what I thought at all. But the more I look at it, the more I started stickering and writing in it. Oh my God, it's amazing.
She literally sent me a picture of her with it, with like the stick, like all stickered up. And she sent it to me the other day, and she was like, okay, wait, this is actually amazing.
Yeah. And there's so many ideas of different things you can do with it. I'm just so ready for people to try it out.
Yeah.
When Abby first showed that one too, I was like, what are people going to do with this? But I can see, I can see how it would be super, super functional. Yeah. I'm glad you like that.
Me too. We're nervous because obviously it's a brand new layout, and it's hard to take a 7x9 vertical column like we're used to a 7x9 and just scale that down to this small of a page. So we really had to kind of, think outside the box and, like you said earlier, give your feedback. Like companies appreciate that and learn from that. So this is going to be a big year for us to learn and understand what works from that book and what can we maybe tweak or alter
Mhm.
going forward next year. So it really matters to hear from y'all, and we appreciate feedback.
Yes, always. I think what I'm most excited about from this collection is just the whole harmony neutral thing. Like neutral is absolutely my jam, and it just makes me feel like calm and peaceful, and I need some more of that in my life. Like
All do.
I love it. Like just looking at, because of course I have the catalog pulled up right now. I'm looking at it. Like just looking at all like the patterns on different accessories and everything. The harmony neutral is literally like screaming my name. Like quietly whispering, screaming my name.
That's amazing.
I love that color palette too. You know, it actually reminds me of that spa we went to when we were on that work trip. It reminds me of that spa.
We went when we first met. We were on like a work trip together, and that's how we met. And we went to this amazing spa in Spokane, Washington.
So calming.
It gives you harmony neutral vibes. Like thinking of it, we have to go.
Yeah.
We might have to take a trip, Tara.
I know. Only if we can come. Okay, don't leave us out.
All four of us.
We gotta give directions.
I'm in.
I'm ready.
Yeah, we all
it.
need a planner that gives us spa feels, right? Like,
absolutely.
That calming. Okay,
Yes.
I have a side question because you guys were talking about the stickers in the back of the book. How do y'all pick which stickers? Because I feel like it probably would be 47 pages of stickers in the back if it was up to me.
Same.
How do y'all narrow that down?
That's a great question.
That is a good question, but we've done a lot of surveys and a lot of sticker surveys. So we have a pretty good gauge of what people consistently want to stay in their planner. And then other things that are a little bit more like we're trying a new shape or we're trying some illustrative shapes. We tend to keep those things to our books. So then you can you have 12 pages of different stickers to choose from. But we've found that people tend to want more of the functional type coiled in versus the illustrative. So again, feedback.
For sure. Yeah, that just popped in my head. I'm like, how do y'all narrow it down? Because I just would not be able to.
I know.
Can we just have a little bit of everything? What you need those other 6 months for your planners? Why?
Well, that kind of spawned why we sell them separately now too, because we can only coil so much into the book. So now if you want to buy more of them, we're selling them separately. But I think the planner way back in the day, it only started with one sticker sheet. And eventually like we kind of just
kept adding more.
Yeah. The girls love stickers. Okay.
We love stickers.
I did get a question from a team member who will remain anonymous. Like, why in the world do we put foil on our stickers in the back of the book? Like, why do we need to do that? I was like, what? Because we need to do that.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Definitely have to remain anonymous for sure.
I'm always the one, please, can we add foil to this, please?
Foil just makes everything better. I have never seen foil on something and not liked it. Okay. It just takes it up a notch. It up a notch.
It's the cherry on top of everything.
Yeah,
exactly.
On top.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So this came up in the town hall last night, and I know people are probably gonna have questions about this because I have questions about this.
So controversial. Apparently.
My black coil.
I didn't know.
My black coil.
I know.
Tonia, I'm gonna need a shipment of about 50 black coils to last me the rest of my life because I'm sad. I love the black coil, but just for the people who are gonna be curious about that, can y'all kind of explain what went into the phasing out of the black coil?
Yeah. So a lot of that decision, almost all came down to the number of people buying it has just continued to decrease and decrease and decrease.
Yeah.
And because we now have so many other, like one of the biggest pieces of feedback we got last year was that people were really upset that they couldn't get specific layouts on each design. So this, like, I think, for example, we didn't launch the daily in Flora to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a lot of feedback about that and understood that if
Yeah.
people fall in love with the design, they want the layout first. And then in the customer survey, when we stack rank what's most important to people,
Mm-hmm.
coil was one of the last choices. And so that's how it got on the chopping block.
Yeah, understandable.
I'm so sorry.
It's
and
fine.
I will
just send me my black coils and we're good.
I'll send you I will send you so much black coil. You won't even know what to do with it.
We're working on new coil options.
We are. Yeah, that is also true.
All right. Well, shut me up then. I can't even be bad anymore.
I didn't want it to be so sad, so I wanted to throw something.
There we go, Tara. I love it. It's the balance for me. It's the balance.
It's a fair trade-off, though.
It is.
Because
I agree.
We have so many options.
Yep.
It was super exciting, like you said, to see like the Daily Duo it's offered in all of the different designs.
Yeah.
So
that's amazing.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yep. And the true blue EC fans like me, we have some black coils sitting around. So
yeah,
don't even let us act like we
yeah.
can't just uncoil a planner. We'll do that in a heartbeat. You'll see my pictures.
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay.
I'll reserve some in the warehouse for you.
Yeah.
We'll just say
y'all, I
reserved.
Swear, me and Tonia, we're just here. She gets it. She gets me. I get her. Tonia, what's your zodiac sign? Randall.
Taurus.
Okay.
Ooh.
You were
What
giving
are
me
you?
some Aquarius energy, but that's not too off.
What are you?
I'm a Gemini.
Gemini?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Tara?
I'm Capricorn.
Capricorn. Okay, my husband's a Capricorn.
Really?
There's like two, the two very type. I'm the very like OCD, clean, reliable, workaholic type of.
Y'all are the same person. Wow. Okay, me and you get along really well.
Wait, are you both Gemini?
No, I'm Aquarius.
Oh, you're
I'm Gemini. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're Aquarius. My oldest son is Aquarius.
See,
I can see you as Aquarius. I can see that. All
you
right.
see it.
I see it. Interesting.
I love it. Zodiac collection coming soon, guys. Why are we talking about Zodiac? That was my randomness.
It just flows. That's just what we do here. It just flows.
I'm writing it down.
Yep. There we go. Feedback.
Okay. So before we wrap up, I have to know, like, what do you think sets this collection apart from all of the previous collections?
Kara, I'm going to let you take that one since this is your 14th collection.
Oh yeah. So you are the perfect person for this one.
Yeah.
That's scary. That's so hard. It's tough. Like I said, like every year, we have to figure out how to make it better each year. And I think we do it somehow. Every year it gets a little bit better. But again, like we have to take a step back and review feedback from customers and the community and just figure out like our learnings and how to improve the layouts and the formats. But like you said, keep that consistency that the EC fans love and those core customers love. So it's figuring that out of the newness, but the consistency that people like. And just, all those tiny little details that really do matter. So I know we've all said it before, but there really is a perfect planner for everyone in this collection. There's literally over 40 possible combinations.
Wow.
I know it's crazy, but no one's schedule is the same, so no planner should be the same either. But at the end of the day, we just hope that when you go to your planner and you pick it up and you set your time to plan, like you're finding joy in it, or it's reminding of you the spa moment, giving you that peace. So yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh, it's so cool.
I know it is. You know what? I kind of have a random question too. One last random question. Sorry. What is, besides this new collection, what is your favorite, you guys' favorite like OG EC theme? I think the people are me are very curious about this.
That's hard.
It is hard.
Tara, what was your favorite though? Because I think looking back on all of them, like layers to me was very, very beautiful. Like I loved the layers theme.
Gosh, that was beautiful. I was a big fan of painted petals at the time too. I mean,
painted petals,
you can tell that was like we've evolved in our design ability and things like that. But that was really pretty too. Layers, layers was stunning. I mean, and seeing Abby put that together, like create that, was incredible. I have a funny moment of one of my favorite like OG LP moments, and it was the first year we introduced tabs. I don't know who's ever been around that long, but we introduced tabs for the very first time. And I was the one who like laid them out and created it. And then they wanted to feature me holding the book in our planner that year. And like our Carol, who does all of our amazing photography, she took the video, and all you see is my knees. I'm laying on a beach and you see my knees, and you see this big message pop up, and it goes tabs. It reads across the screen, tabs, and it's a big pointing to the tabs. Boy, did we learn a lot that year though. Like they weren't laminated. So I just have that vision of the big tabs and my knees. I'm like, why did we show my knees?
I need to see this picture. If you find it, go ahead and shoot us an email.
I gotta show you. You have to see the visual, but you'll never look at tabs the same again. But, we learned a lot, so we started laminating our tabs. But
that's amazing.
Was a fun old.
Yeah. I think my favorite EC theme, like besides this year, of course, is Kaleidoscope, because that was my first time ever getting a Erin Condren planner. So that was
yeah.
That gives me the warm and fuzzies.
Colorful or neutral?
Oh, both, girl. I had it both. I went a little crazy. I definitely became a rose gold member that year. I'm gonna just say that. Okay. When I discovered it, it was just
that's amazing.
Let loose.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
See, I love that one too, but I missed that one, and I like kicked myself that I didn't get that one. But so
you never know. Feedback,
never
you know.
Yeah.
Get back or something. You never know. Yep. You know what? One last question, because I want to hear from you too, Tonia. So what are, we've been talking a lot with you over the past couple of years, and up to this point, I would just love to know, like, what are you most proud of from EC as a company, over everything that y'all have accomplished over the last couple of years, for everything that y'all were looking forward to in the future? What are you the most proud of and looking forward to?
This is going to sound canned, but honestly, the team. We have been through a lot, and everyone has really banded together. I think that we have a lot to be proud of in how much progress we've made, and how we've really weathered the storm of the pandemic and things like that. That's probably for me the thing that I am most proud of. And we've also made really beautiful products along the way. And it's not, the last 2 years have not been easy. They're probably the hardest years to be in business that I remember. Just with, aside from all the other things, the supply chain issues, the, pandemic, all of that stuff has been really difficult. And I think that we've done a good job weathering that storm together. So that's probably the thing I'm most proud of. I also am proud of the fact that we have a lot of people that have commitments outside of their work, who are still able to find joy and goodness and balance in working at EC. We have a lot of mamas on the team, a lot of people who are taking care of their loved ones, and are still able to do it in a way that doesn't feel super overwhelming to them. I mean, certainly we all get overwhelmed at times, for sure. But that's the thing that as a leader that I'm most proud of. And we still have ways to go, and we can still work toward it. But that's the thing that makes me the most proud.
I love that.
For sure.
I love that. Tonia,
Yeah.
you're so good at like saying kind of low-key mushy stuff and just making it sound so
good.
nice. I love it.
Yeah, so good.
I think I want to cry right now. That was beautiful.
I like the low key mushy stuff. I'll keep doing it.
Low-key mushy. Yep.
I like that. I like that.
Love it.
Awesome.
Love it.
Yes.
Well, we are so excited about this collection. So excited for everybody to see everything that it has to offer. And for our listeners to let us know what they are going to purchase from this collection. And trust, like we're going to be I'm going to re-up on my rose gold. I just know it.
I like it.
So it's fine. But thank you guys so much for joining us today. Tara, you did great for your first podcast appearance. Come back. Please come back. And Tonia, yeah, you and Laura are tied for the most appearances on our podcast. So we expect you back.
She's going down.
There we go.
Going down. Just kidding, Laura. I love you. Just kidding.
Thank you both so much. You make it easy. It's so nice to chat with you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. That's so nice to hear. And everybody just stay tuned. We will be back in just a minute. All right, guys. So we are back. Myra, what are your final thoughts from our interview with Tara and Tonia?
Oh, so much fun, so much laughter, so much just fangirling over paper. Honestly,
I love it.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it because that's literally what it was. Just a session of us really geeking out about paper.
Yeah.
But I just love how excited they are about this launch. And hopefully you guys got a little bit of insight of how it came about. And I don't know. I just thought it was just such a good conversation.
It was. Tara is absolutely amazing. She is so fun to talk to. I can just tell that she is just so fun and so creative, and she is just the perfect person to be helping out with their product design and everything moving forward. And one takeaway from me that is so crazy, the fact that they're already talking about next year's LifePlanner.
Insane. That shows you how much like hard work and everything that goes into it. So and like they said, feedback matters. So yeah, let them know if there's something
absolutely
that you want to see, or you want changed. Just let them know.
Exactly. And it's always so fun talking to Tonia. I feel like every time we talk to her, it's like she's just an old friend who we're just catching up with. It really just feels
you
like
pick up exactly where you left off. Yeah.
We do. She is amazing. And I just love how just excited she is about this collection and all the amazing things that the company has been doing over the past couple of years, and just how she's so involved in all of the things. I feel like people kind of have the impression of like the CEO of a company is like very kind of hands off, and she is just not the CEO at all. She is very hands on, very much a part of the process and all those fun things. And she's always looking, she's always listening, she's always wanting to know what we as a community are wanting and needing from the company, not just even from products, but just even on a human level, you know what I'm saying? And I think that is just very, very important, and we just know that we're truly being like seen and heard as people by that company. So I appreciate it. And she probably gonna send me a bunch of black coils. It's okay if you don't, Tonia. It's okay. I want her to get
no pressure.
But
no pressure.
If you do, I'm legitimately crying.
Oh,
just
man.
so you know.
Yeah, and also all the people that we have talked to that's just on the EC team, they've been dope too. Like I mean, so nice. EC know how to pick the right people.
They do. Do. I totally agree. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. For anybody who's listening on Spotify, maybe we can make the questions this week something like, what's your all-time favorite EC collection, or what are you buying from this planner launch? I think those are some good questions. So make sure if you're listening on Spotify, you answer those questions. And if you're not on Spotify, feel free to answer those questions in our comments. We would love to hear from you guys. What are you excited about from this this collection? What's your all-time favorite EC collection? And what is your lunch day orders looking like? And obviously, Myra and I do have EC links. If you want to use our links, they will be in the Planner Wine bio. So check us out. Shoot your girls a few coin. If you feel like it, it's okay if you don't.
It is okay if you don't. Yeah,
it is okay if you don't. But yeah, once again, just thankful to Tonia and Tara and the whole EC team for coming and talking about this new collection, and also for sponsoring this episode. We appreciate them and their support so much.
Yes, absolutely. We just enjoy having them on all the time. They are always welcome.
Yes.
It's always a good time. But yeah, happy launch season, y'all. This is about to be an exciting time. But yeah, let us know y'all feedback, because we appreciate feedback too.
We do. And may the odds be ever in your favor for this launch season.
Ooh, yes. Yeah.
Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Exactly. Even though the planners are not going to run out, some other things might run out. So get your orders in early, sis. I mean, you don't have to stay up to 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, but when you're getting ready, making your morning coffee, go ahead and put in your order too, just so you can get your accessories and all that fun stuff. And they do have some really cool gifts with purchase as well for the EC Insider members, and also for the Turquoise Insider members, you get 2 bonus gifts with purchase. And for the Rose Gold members, like myself, you get 3 bonus gifts with purchase. Oh, and my exposed. Exposed.
One of these I really love.
I love it.
It's kind of like the spoiler alert Rose Gold gift that we got this past year. I like that.
Yeah. Yep. There we go. Yes. Okay, TikTok. But yeah, guys, we hope y'all enjoyed this extra special, super early episode. Just the FYI, we will not be coming out with the episode this coming up week. This is this week's episode. So once Wednesday and Thursday roll around and we don't have a new episode out, don't be mad, because this is the episode. We're letting you know this is the episode. But yeah, we will talk to y'all next week.
Bye, guys.